Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you guys along with me as I create a new office for my husband Kyle. If you've been with me for a while, you might remember that this was actually my office for a really long time and I've kind of outgrown it. Now that we have finished our basement, we have some extra rooms upstairs, so I recently just did an office makeover for myself upstairs and I will link that up here if you guys have not seen that. But this office makeover is going to be a lot more masculine, so it's going to be different than anything I've ever shared before, and I cannot wait to share how it turned out and the process of how I made it that way. So as you can see, the office desk and couch was already put in here, but to start out, I wanted to take all of the decor that I had been collecting over the last month or so out of the room, and that way I could clean the space a bit easier and start with a clean slate.
It is, and open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing.
So once everything aside from the furniture was taken out of the room and I just kind of quickly tidied everything up, Kyle and I started putting together his bookshelf, and we were kind of in a time crunch on this day because he still had to go to work, so we were trying to work pretty quickly, but thank goodness this bookshelf was super easy to put together and it really probably only took about 20 minutes or so. So that was super nice because if you guys saw my recent vlog over on my vlog channel, I will link it up above for you guys if you have not. But I was putting together a new TV stand in our basement and it was giving me quite a hard time, so finding a piece of furniture that was super quick and easy to put together definitely made me smile.
And open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
So here I was just kind of taking a few minutes to rearrange the furniture and try out some different ideas. A lot of times with decorating, it's just a lot of trial and error and seeing what feels right and what looks right. And I feel like more often than not, I end up going back to my original plan, which is what happened here, but you just have to try things out just to know for sure.
Purpose and we grow. So whatever role we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches. We'll roll with the punches. We'll roll with the punches.
So once all the furniture pieces were set up where we wanted them, I just brought all of the decor in that I had and I started placing it and just kind of trying it out different places and just kind of seeing where everything looked right. A rule that I typically like to follow when I can is to set things up in sets of 3. I feel like most of the time this ends up looking very pleasing to the eye, and I also like to use things next to each other in varying heights, and so that's kind of what I was doing on this bookshelf, but a lot of it is just kind of trial and error and seeing how things look. But I do have a question for you guys. This plant at the very top of the bookshelf is actually a live plant, and I believe it's called a snake plant, and I love it. I think it is so cool looking, but I am not the best at always keeping plants alive in our house, and so if you guys have any tips, especially for this specific type of plant, I would love your feedback because I'm really hoping it survives. And also I would say probably 95% of the things that I got actually came from Amazon. I had a really hard time finding more masculine items in stores, and so Amazon really saved me on this project, and I will be linking all the items that I can find online down below for you guys in case if you need to make over a space like this or you like some of the items that I used. Kyle really didn't want or need too much on his desk, and so he has a lamp here. I also have this little caddy that I'm just putting like some notepads in and pens, and then these little file folders I thought were the coolest thing. He does so much to help me with YouTube and like a lot of the back end work, and he always does like all of our taxes and all of our paperwork and everything, and so he really kind of needed a filing cabinet, but he didn't need something so large, and so I ended up finding these little filing bins at Target and then just putting some file folders in there, and it works out so incredibly well, and they just fit right into that bookshelf. So I will see if I can link these down below, but I thought this was a really unique solution that I had not seen before. I wanted to go the measuring route today, so no toothpaste.
You know what we could do? Take a piece of masking tape and just put it right there.
So it's like the same idea as toothpaste.
It's not even close to the same idea.
It is the same idea.
No, it's not.
It's 100% the same idea as toothpaste. Because then it's gonna come off on the wall and then you know exactly where, just like toothpaste does, so. It's the exact same thing. But this is the difference between me and Kyle because he has literally like a 6-foot long level and my level is like so tiny. And that's the difference between us.
See how perfectly precise?
Toothpaste would have been good, but I'm glad you're happy with this.
It's perfect.
Everything just turns around. I get
So these pictures right here were kind of the inspiration for the entire office. Kyle really wanted the Declaration of Independence on the wall and also the Constitution, and the ones that he had found were really expensive or they kind of looked really outdated and they didn't match the style that I was going for in here. So I actually ordered some frames for my friend at Heart of This Home Designs. I will link her shop down below. And then for the actual papers inside, I just ordered these off Amazon. They were $13 for a pack of 3. It actually came with one more document that I didn't end up using, but I just attached them to the frames and I love how they turned out. They turned out so good. And this is one thing that I would suggest if you were doing a room is find one piece that really kind of sparks your ideas and one piece that you really love, and then use that piece to find more items that match it and more items that go with your theme. And that is typically how I will start by decorating a room, is by finding one piece that I absolutely love and then building up around that.
everything just turns around. I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun. Shoot a race like a shotgun. You gotta be my someone. something I can never be without, yeah. I'm in your command. Thought I was a man of my own will. It's been 2 years. I'm only a shadow of the good on me now. A breeze in my ear. Cause you know I cannot say no to you. Feeling like home. But should it be like this? Locked up in your dome. You know I fight for you.
So that is everything for the small office makeover. I have been so excited to share this with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching and got some fun ideas. This was definitely a different makeover than I've ever done because it was very masculine and aimed for a guy. So I was definitely keeping that in mind while creating this space. But I really love how it turned out, and Kyle of course loves it too. If you guys have missed some of my other makeover videos, I have made several now, so I will leave my room makeover playlist right here so that you can go ahead and check that out if you have not already. And don't forget to subscribe down below if you are not already part of the family, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!